Hello everybody! Today we're going to see how I draw March of Robots, day 17. Just so you know, there's a coloring book that you can get through Amazon. Just follow the link in my description and you can get a coloring book to show me how you color to how I draw. Okay, sketching first and then Sharpie. So if you don't want to watch the sketch portion of the video where I sketch the entire thing out with a gray Copic marker, look in the description and you'll find a link that you can click on that will take you to the Sharpie portion of the video. I'll even include one for color. But for those of you that are going to stick around, I'm going to start off with a quick sketch for myself and get us going. Okay. Well, real quick. Okay. I always do that. I always say, okay. I guess that's just how I start. You know, that's my intro. Okay. But yeah, you'll see this is just a quick sketch just to get me going. I know what I want to do. I know how to get there. I just have to get the placement down. And that looks pretty good. Honestly, it's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. So I'm going to have to dial it back a little bit and see if I can get there. Yeah, because I'm going for a movement this time. I've been doing a lot of stoic, just standing still robots, and so I'm trying to go for a movement, yeah, like I said, you know, and see where it takes me. A lot of times too, I just do a quick sketch like this just to get the placement. That's it. The details, I think I'm ready. The details are going to come about in the sketch. I don't even know where it's going yet. I'm just getting the placement down. Right? And I think that's good. I say we go ahead and jump over to the Sharpie portion and welcome everybody that skipped, right? Welcome skippers, welcome to the Sharpie portion of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe because I do a different drawing every day. You can join along and have some fun. I'm going to be using a Sharpie fine point and a Sharpie pen, mostly the fine point, but a pen's a little finer than the fine point. You can find things that a fine point can't quite find. I've sketched the entire thing out. I've erased the majority of the sketch lines, but left myself enough to see where we're going to go. So I'm going to jump right in. And if you want to see more March of Robots, check out that playlist, or just check out the playlist in general, because I do so many different drawings. I might have already drawn what you're looking for. So go check it out and see what we did. Let's see what I can do here. Let's just do a basic robot with some basic eyes. Right? Basic build robot. Yeah, let's keep it simple. Let's just keep it super simple like that. Right? Like there's the face. Maybe there's something. And we'll add just a little bit of mystery, a little bit of, ooh, I kind of like that though. Look how angry he looks. Very stern. But I like doing little stuff like this, like we don't know what any of that is. It's just mystery, you know. I look at it a lot like these are aliens that designed these robots. These aren't human built because we don't have this kind of intelligence. That's kind of how I look at it. Ooh, let's do that. I kind of like that. I did kind of like a stepped, raised little platform here, almost like a brow. So I'm going to do that again. But it's like raised up, and so you see it the edge there, but you don't see it as it goes there. It's a little too cartoony for me. This is not what I'm used to doing. So I'm going to go ahead and mix it up a little bit and do something a little off. All right, just to mix up the feel of it, because again, it feels too cartoonish to me, and that's just not my style. Okay, There we go. That mixed it up enough for me to be happy in where it's going. Okay, I like that. I like that. Okay, let's build a body. And usually what I do is I draw what's in front first, so I kind of have to work my way this way and go back, right? So, since we have that head established, I kind of need to, let's see, let's draw the back, the shoulder, and how about we do some kind of housing that's almost undefinable. Like, we don't understand how this works. We don't understand what's going on here. But again, it's not for us to understand. This is not about us. This is you know, robot manufacturing. Right? Okay, so that's going to go into the arm here. Right? And that's kind of covered up by this. This forearm piece, this big old gigantic, you know how we do the gigantic housing over certain parts. Now, what's funny is I keep seeing like different things I'm adding because my hand is shaking, and so it makes me think, oh, we'll add this there and add this there and add this there and do this and do that and do that, and I'm kind of making it work because of my shaky hand. Okay, so for the hand, we're just going to do some big fingers. Almost like it's almost impossible to get movement out of this. So I'm going to kind of build parts underneath for such gigantic, like in between there's obviously a space for digits, you know, but it's almost impossible for this to have movement, right? Except if we add little stuff inside. So I'm just gonna do that. Like, we can never tell what all this is, but we can also never understand it, you know? And so sometimes when I do stuff like that, it's like, well, I don't have to explain it, and it's going to be colored in black anyway, you know? But it's like the internal mechanism housing stuff that we won't see anyway. Most of the time I color that black. Okay. Nope, I'm done there. Alright, so that simple, that easy. And so now I'm going to, again, just kind of contain this to the housing. And it's going to be that simple. So something like that. That's it for the chest. That simple, that easy. And then again, I can just kind of draw a few pieces that are housed in here like this. And who knows what's in there, right? Okay, so the back I want to do, but I've got this idea for like these gigantic wing things. Let's see if I can pull this off. So I'm going to go up like this. I want to scoop it. And again, I don't know what that is. I'm just drawing something a little different and say that's what that is. So let's do the same thing over here. We're going to come up, scoop something, and in. I'm sure I had a different idea in the sketch, but who knows? Who knows? And then we don't even know how all that's connected, so let's just do that. And, you know, again, it could be something that we're not understanding, right? Sure, why not? Why not? Just to break the silhouette. I kind of want to do something here, but I also kind of want to leave it to color. You know, like maybe a few pecs, right? But again, leave it to color. Leave it to color. Keep it simple. All right, so let's do this arm. And again, we don't really know what's going on here, so we don't have to explain it. So we're just gonna jump right in that this is how it's connected. There's the gigantic cylinder that obviously everything always bends on, right? And the details and wires and that kind of stuff. Just gonna kind of be hidden back here like this. And there's not much I don't want to do too much right there anyway, because I don't want to get it too messy with that. So I think that's good enough for this. And then we can add this big gigantic arm. Let's see what happens. All right. Very, very, very silly drawing. I didn't expect it to be this silly, but I'll take it. If that's more of the underside, we're going to do something like this, right? You know, maybe we'll do some more dangerous ones later, a little scary, a little, you know, mysterious. This one, we'll say it's silly. I can live with that. Not a big fan of silly, but obviously it's what I do, right? All right, so let's do the big old thumb. It's connected like that, because see, I've got like two digits. Connect it. This again, there's that housing in there, but we can't see the internal parts. So that finger. I'm gonna draw the stuff we can't see. Like that. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Let's see, for the legs, let's just do this is middle, right? Again, don't know what I'm doing, just kind of making it up. Okay, here, let's add some extra, because now it's getting to be too much of not enough. I want to try to break it up a little, just to try to change it. You know, so it's not just a bunch of thick pieces. And we'll say that's where the wires and the housing and that kind of thing is. Maybe a few lines just to, again, break up the whole thick line, thick line, thick line, you know, too much negative space, just to kind of mess with it like that. Okay, looks good to me. Our silly robot. Okay, so we'll make up something like that. We're gonna do those lines. So it's kind of the same, but it's not. Okay, and then I'm going to do some kind of leg housing. Like that. And same thing, we're just gonna do big old bulky. Right? Something like that. Oh, and I did like that on there, but I'm not crazy about it. It felt just tacked on. Sometimes you tack stuff on and you can tell. It feels like, oh, you just drew extra stuff, you know? And you can tell on that one, it felt like it. It felt like, yeah, that wasn't supposed to be there. Okay, so let's just do something simple for the feet, nothing crazy. You know, just something to show that it's I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. Just to show that it's feet. That's it. I made this joke about Star Wars, is they put so much into the top, then when it comes to shoes, it's like, yeah, let's put some shoes on him, you know? That's kind of how I feel like I did with this one. It's like, just put some shoes on him. I feel the same way. I put some shoes on him, but that's okay. You know, they're not all winners, but we showed up today. That's the important part. You're here. You did your drawing. I'm proud of you. And I'll add a little extra detail here real fast, since we got a little extra time left over. I mean, I say that like it's timed, but it's not. I just, you know, we're at the end and we got time left over is what I'm trying to say. I expected a little bit more. I expected it to take longer because I didn't expect to do such a silly drawing with so much negative space like that, you know? Let's do this. Let's try to break it up into some kind of spacing. So it's got a little bit of housing, a little bit of upkeep. You know, we can just say it's like that, but you can't see it on the backside like that. So there you go. I say we take care of the rest with color. So that is day 17 of March of Robots.
So here's how I colored it. Tell me what you think in the comments below, or show me what you did in our Discord group. Just have fun and make it your own, because remember, this is how I draw. You draw how you draw, and we'll meet somewhere in between. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more adventures with How I Draw. Plus, don't forget to hit that notification button for new videos.